Hey guys, I'm Solomon with ClickX. Today's marketing hack of the day, I want to talk about the difference between demand gen versus lead gen and what you need to do to generate more traffic, more leads to your business, all right? And what you might be doing wrong and what you can do to fix it. All right, let's get started.
Marketing hack of the day is brought to you by ClickX.
All right, so it can be confusing when you hear demand generation versus lead generation. You're like, what's the difference, right? Demand gen sounds like lead gen. It's some sort of generation of some kind of leads or traffic. No, they're different. Demand gen and lead gen, they're not exactly the same, but they're not very different, and I want to help you understand what the difference is, right? I've personally gotten lost when I was introduced to the concept several years ago, but B2B marketers really get it. Not a lot of other marketers get it because they feel like demand is already there, and why do we need to worry about that? Let's just get right into generating leads. First, I'm going to talk about the thing that everybody's familiar with, which is lead generation. So lead generation is the process of somebody giving you their information. They're trading their personal information like their name, their company name, their phone number, maybe their title in exchange for something. Okay, so online when you're trying to do lead gen, you might have a landing page. Okay, so you have a little form here. You got some contact information. You got a title. Fill out your information to I don't know, do something. All right, to download an ebook, to get a checklist, whatever it is. Then you get this lead. It goes into your salespeople's inbox. Here's my little email. So they open up the email. They're like, oh yeah, I got this lead. Or they get 5 emails because they're being nurtured, right? They get 5 more emails because you're trying to educate them. So you're trying to nurture the prospect that filled out the form. Everybody gets this concept. It is money right here, dollar. All right. So that's what a lead is. But demand generation isn't necessarily a landing page and they generate a lead. That's not how it works. It's slightly different. So from a demand generation perspective is probably you want them to go to your social media website. Okay, so here's your Facebook page. Maybe you want them to go to your Facebook page. Maybe you want them to subscribe to your email newsletter. Okay, so it is definitely much more higher up. So if this is a funnel, all right, so demand would be on the higher up of the funnel and lead would be further down. Now, all lead generation is demand generation and all demand generation isn't lead generation. Are we clear? So you have to understand that it is part of demand gen. So demand gen is higher up. All right. So what a lot of brands have to understand is that if you have problems getting leads, then you have problem getting demand. You got to work on this part. The lead generation part is a byproduct of you having really awesome demand for what you do. So sometimes demand generation is you just getting your prospect to your website. That's all it is. You want them to come to your website. It's your homepage with a video, right? That's pretty much all you want them to do. You just want them to know that you exist. And then further, you might have a funnel that lets them come into the lead generation part. But demand generation is probably just visiting your social media. Maybe them just following you on social media. Maybe them doing something small like the email newsletter. That's it. There's nothing more than that. And in many cases, you can understand this as more of awareness, right? Just getting your brand out there as much as possible, telling your story and letting your audience know about what is the solution that you provide, what is the problem that you fix. That's it. This is further down the funnel. So you cannot generate a lead without demand and consider lead generation as a component of demand generation. So if you're struggling in your marketing, if you can't get more leads because they don't know your brand, maybe you got to work on the awareness part. Maybe you need to come and help them understand that there is a problem. Then maybe you need to come and understand that you are a good solution, which I like to break it down in a different way to understand this. So the way that I like to understand is that let's just draw for here. I'm going to draw a little line here. Okay. So this is the awareness scale, for instance. And here, there's 0 awareness about your company. And over here, you got 100% awareness, okay? And so the way that the scale would work is that a person, just like me, who is unaware of your company, comes to land on your website and I read that you solve XYZ problem, then I am problem aware. All right, I'm gonna put a little P for problem aware. Then they understand that, okay, maybe I have this problem, maybe I don't have a problem, but if I do have this problem, then you provide the solution and they're solution aware. All right, the problem aware, then they're solution aware. Then when they're looking for different solutions, they come to find out that you have the perfect product, then we call that section the product aware. Okay, so unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, to completely fully aware of you and your company. So at that point, they might come to the lead gen part. Get it? So at problem aware, they're still over here because they never even knew you existed. They just realized that they have a problem and they're looking for a solution. They might still come to your website and say, oh, that's the solution they provide. And then they have a specific product, and then they go to your landing page and fill out the information for that product. All right? So that's what the product part is. So they know that you provide this product. They want to get that email marketing or whatever it is that they're looking for. They know that you have this product. It's going to solve their itch. You have to understand that you need to work on the demand gen as much as possible. Get out there, become the best thought leader you can be without expecting leads, okay? Get out there and speak about the problem. Make people aware of the problem that they have. Make people aware of the solution. Don't talk about your product yet. The product part will come naturally because as the person goes through their journey and try to find the best solution, they will become product aware of your solution. As long as you're advertising, as long as you're doing PPC and SEO and all the different things to make sure that when they search for that problem that you show up, they will become product aware. But demand gen is on this side of the story, all right? You need to tell them about the problem. You need to tell them about the solution that's out there. Don't worry about the stinking product. I will put the product category as the lead gen and the problem and the solution as demand generation. Now, this is kind of complicated, but a lot of companies are just literally waiting for leads to come in. They're like, yeah, I want more leads. I want more leads. How much money do I have to spend? The problem is that if your company has huge brand awareness, you will get leads a lot faster than you spending so much money trying to generate 5 leads at $500 a pop. All right? So you don't have to do that. You can get that $5 a pop. All you have to do is work on making people aware of the problem that they have and the solution that is out there. They will come to find your product without a lot of problems because people are smart. They know how to Google. All right? Everybody understand lead generation. That's not the goal of this video. Everybody needs to understand lead generation if you're going to be in business. But I want to help you understand demand generation because that's going to require organic anything, organic search, organic social, being able to generate viral content, and you're going to definitely need to explore paid media if you want to be the badass demand generation guy that's out there. That means paid search, paid social, retargeting, display, everything you possibly can to let people know about the problem that they have and the potential solution to how to fix that problem that they have. And everybody need to go more top of funnel and generate more buzz about your solution and the problem that you fix. That is the most sustainable way to get more and more leads at lower cost per lead. I hope you got some insights on the difference between demand gen versus lead gen. Thank you for watching another edition of Marketing Hack of the Day.
Oh, hi.
Subscribe to our channel.